welcome to another Soul Sister Saturday. Amy's in the future. She's not here. She's really not with me right at this exact moment you're watching this. She's all the way back in England.
I'm going to be at home watching this episode and being like, I wish I was there.
As you guys saw in last week's episode, Amy has to leave. And
Well, I've left.
well, she's left by the time you see
We recorded a
this.
few of these videos in advance because we needed to spend so much time together.
Yeah, we wanted to get a few done just to be able to know that we can help you guys while we're figuring out how we're going to move forward with the Soul Sister series with us in 2 different locations in the world.
So, Amy, who's in the UK, how was the aeroplane flight?
I hope you did great.
I'm
I know you're
sure.
going to.
If you're watching Amy in the UK, touch the screen now.
She did.
She did.
This is weird. It's like
I'm
a
going to be
time warp.
watching at home. Don't cry, Amy. Stop crying. Stop it.
Oh, sis. YouTube is weird sometimes.
Yeah.
So are we.
Yeah.
Anyway, we wanted to be able to record a couple episodes. So over the transition time when Amy and I are apart, we're going to have a hard time, I think, in the next coming weeks to be able to do these videos because it's going to be so emotional being away from you.
Yeah, I'm going to cry every night in my pillow.
I'll have like the iPad right near my head. We'll sob together. We'll vlog it. It'll be so tragic.
The thing is, we're not even joking. We probably would.
We probably will.
I'm gonna like call you like 3 a.m. Like, sis, I'm all alone. You read me a bedtime story.
I will. I read Amy a couple stories.
She did it. She
The
does.
Fairy Went to Marketing. I'll
Yeah.
read you that one.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I like that story actually. And the Giving Tree. You
Yeah.
can read me that.
That was so sad.
I love it.
You love sad things.
I don't, but I love anything about like nature and
Tips
trees.
like that. Tips just like that, though. You guys love
No,
touching.
Tiff is way more emotional than I am. I can't handle her level of depressing music.
I know.
So I can't.
Tip,
I'm like,
that's
sad.
funny. She's so into that.
I like the Giving Tree because it teaches like about nature and how that story is beautiful. It's not emotional to me. It's a beautiful story.
The end is sad. When the old man sits in the tree
And
stump. And I'm like, oh, that's going to be me someday.
No, you're never growing old. You're Peter Pan.
Do you think?
Yeah, me and you were Peter Pan.
Wow.
Never growing up.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we really want to be able to be there for you despite what we're going through emotionally. So we're recording these a little bit ahead of time so we can answer some of your questions.
Maybe I'm a hologram.
Maybe I'm not real either.
Can you touch my head? Touch it. Good.
Wait, my hand's going to go through. She's not real. We're crazy. We know. Okay. So this question is from a girl named Hazy Willow. Cool name. Hey, Dayna and Amy. I've been having some trouble at school recently. I told my best friend one of my biggest secrets ever. Well, about a month later, a bunch of kids started bullying me online, and I couldn't tell why. Uh-oh.
I don't know where this is going.
Later, I found out that my friend had spread my secret and that she was actually one of the bullies. Ooh, betrayal.
Betrayal.
That's a big one, isn't it?
Friend betrayal is something that it's hard to get over that.
It
if ever.
is. Well, because when you're really, really close with somebody, you feel like it's always going to be that way. Hazy Willow, I'm going to go on and read the rest of this, but I want to tell you, I know where this is going, and it is hard, and I think many of us have been through it, so let me continue. I wanted to talk to her and ask if this was really true, but when I went up to her, she looked at me and said to me, why don't you just kill yourself and make everyone happy? And why do you keep following me around like a stupid dog? Well, I'd say that's not very nice.
No.
I can't believe that somebody would say that to you that you once considered such a good friend that you told her a secret. It really hurt, and I have no idea what to do. I had serious suicidal thoughts, and it sucks because I have no friends to help me through it. Please help me.
She's not a friend. A friend wouldn't do that. A soul sister wouldn't do that. So,
You know what, sometimes, like you did, you felt maybe closer to her than she did toward you. And I'm sorry that you opened up to her only to have her betray you.
yeah, that's it.
But I have to tell you that this is one of those lessons in life that you just can't really prepare for. It's not your fault.
We've all been there.
Yeah, we've all been there. It's not your fault. And I think there is a certain level of healing that needs to happen before you can trust somebody again.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. We know, don't we? So allow yourself whatever time it takes to heal. I'm really sorry that something's so your secret other people know. But if I was you, I would really just try to focus on helping other people.
I would totally recommend staying away from this girl. She is not a friend. A friend would not do that. And when you confronted her and she said those things, I mean, they're unforgivable things. For her to ever have those thoughts about you, I've had that happen to me a lot of times. And even though I didn't know it when I was younger, the best thing I should have done was stay away from those girls.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that we live in such a people-pleasing culture that a lot of us, especially girls, are conditioned to, like, want other people to approve of us or like us in order for us to love ourselves. And that's really unfortunate. You don't need this girl to like you. You don't need any of these people to like you to have self-love. In fact, people that are mean, like she's been, are usually the saddest people on the inside. They have to hurt other people. So I recommend just distancing yourself, taking some time for healing, talking to your mom or a friend that might understand, and just crying when you need to cry. And I'm really sorry. I'm sorry for your loss that she did this to you. It's not your fault.
No.
So I hope you can line up with friends who treat you more respectfully.
Yeah.
And how do you do that, sis? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? You treat other people respectfully.
Kindness and love always wins.
Exactly.
No negativity, no hate, no violence. If you have any of those thoughts of someone, you need to stay away from them.
Exactly. Or you're going to attract more and more of that into your life experience. So the way that you change your reality is by thinking more positive things, being a good friend to somebody else, not treating people negatively. Gossip is a really tricky, sticky place to be in.
Yeah.
And oftentimes when you're talking bad about somebody else, your gut and your instinct tells you how wrong it is. So tune into that, listen to your heart, stop falling into a crowd that hurts other people. And I'd rather be alone than connect with people that hurt other people. Wouldn't you?
We were.
I know, we were for so long.
And then we found each other.
I know, and here we are.
I'm
Being
on
totally
hologram
crazy
day.
with you guys. I know, I can't believe when you guys see this, she's going to be...
I'm watching. I know that I am watching in England right now, and I'm going to sit there crying. I'm like, I just want to be where that Amy on YouTube is, right there, and I can't.
I know, it's going to be really hard. Helping you guys, though, somehow makes us feel better. Okay, let's go to the next question. This is from Laura Kelly. Hi, I love you.
We love you too.
In stereo. I am in primary. That's 7th grade. Wait, no, it's year 6 in England. I am kind of a golden girl in school. Like, I get picked for all the committees and high school things. One of my best friends is also a golden girl. Is that like a British term, golden girl?
I've never heard it in that way.
Right.
I don't know if it's a new school.
Maybe it's a new hip like thing to
Golden
say.
girl?
I'm a
Maybe.
golden girl.
Yeah.
We're out of the loop. You guys keep us in the loop. Thank you. The teachers are expecting all my hard work to be great, and then some people like tease me, and a few of them accuse me of hacking a girl and writing mean things. I really need help to deal with the stress. So it sounds like, Laura, that your stress is due to the really high expectations that the people around you have.
Dayna has experience in this.
Mhm,
She is
that's
a
fine.
golden girl.
I went from golden to goth. That's a book title.
From golden to God.
That's it. But seriously, even though people have high expectations for you, I think it's like well-intentioned. They want you to do well. All you can do is just be yourself and do the best you can. And people are always going to judge you. They're going to either think you're doing poorly, or they're going to think you're doing too good. They're going to judge you for being successful. They're going to judge you for failing. They judge you for everything. My point is, you cannot win.
Yeah.
You cannot win in the sense of
Others.
getting people to like you.
Yeah.
All you can do is just be a good person, and you're going to attract the people into your life that like you or not.
You gotta be happy in yourself. If you're not happy, if you're failing, then that's completely your choice.
Yeah, exactly. And so if they expect all your work to be great, you just do the best you can.
Yeah.
And but I think the important thing is, don't do things in life just to please other people, because it's a no-win spiral. Like, you never win when you're doing things for that reason, to be liked or to be loved or be accepted.
Yeah. And you always want, like, what's the word?
You're always looking for praise.
Yes.
You-
Like, you do things for praise, then that's not good either.
I think Amy would understand and can relate to what I'm about to share, but
Always
when I was a young girl, I remember that I was so conditioned to make other people happy with me that I would only love myself and be happy with myself if I got a good grade, or if somebody told me what I was doing was good. Like, I had this inner emptiness unless somebody approved of me. And many of you are conditioned to be like that. It's not your fault. It's how you were raised. It's how our culture raises girls, and boys too. And so you don't need to wait till you get approval or praise or good grades to feel good about you. You can feel good about you right now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
No matter what.
So you're perfect the way you are.
Yes. Well, grades are really only somebody's judgment of you and how you
Yeah.
did. And they really don't determine what you know. I mean, you can know a lot, and maybe you're having a bad day and you take a test and you just can't, like, pull the material from your mind and get it on paper. So a grade may or may not be accurate to what you know or who you are. So don't really get caught up in those. I'm not telling you not to bother with them or anything, because I know in your reality in your life they're important. However, I will tell you from someone who's way on the other side, I'm a grown-up now. I look back.
Ew!
I'm kind of a grown-up. I'm a grown-up enough to give advice and raise 4 kids. Well, 5 kids.
Kiddo.
Yes. The grades at the time, they seem so intense, but someday you'll look back and realize that it's not as big of a deal as you think.
Mm-hmm.
So girls are accusing you of hacking. Have you ever been accused of something you didn't do?
All the time. Who hasn't, right?
Every time you
Oh,
put
yeah.
yourself out there, you're accused of something.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What's the best way that you found to deal with it?
When you know that you have been honest and you haven't done what they're accusing you of, then they can't really hurt you, in a way. Like, if I was accused of cheating and I knew I hadn't cheated, that's fine. Like, in my heart and soul, I know that I'm honest. And they can't prove things that aren't real. They can spread rumors and stuff, but they will fizzle out without the evidence.
In time, it won't be as big of an issue as it feels right now. And there really is nothing you can do. I think with the internet, people can post anything and some people will believe it.
Yeah.
But the truth is, you know in your heart who you are, and you know in your heart who you're not. So you never have to prove yourself to anybody.
Yeah, I wouldn't even fight it. Like, the more attention you put on these rumors, the more they're gonna grow and grow and grow and grow. But you just, like, ignore it and just be like, you know what, I really don't care. Say what you want to say. Sooner or later, it will start dying down.
Exactly.
It's like a fire. If you feed into it, it's gonna get bigger.
Mm-hmm. That's a really good analogy. Exactly.
Do you like my fire?
That is her realistic fire look.
If you put your hand over the top, you'll get burned.
I don't want
Do
to.
it.
I'm scared. The last bit of this question from Laura is that she needs help dealing with the stress. Now, there's so many ways to deal with stress, and I will tell you the one thing is eating well.
Mm-hmm.
You making sure you're eating healthy. Eat some living raw foods, an apple, banana, fruit,
Water.
lots of water.
Water.
Learning how to be present. That's something Amy and I talk about a lot
Yeah.
together, and it's really hard to focus on because we live in such a planning for the future culture that none of us know how to be present. What I mean by that is just taking deep breaths and bringing your awareness to the present moment. Looking around at what's around you, listening to music that you love, looking at the broader perspective that everything that seems really important now won't matter in a couple months to a year, or maybe less, who knows. And just, I think, getting this out. Writing is hugely important for stress. So the fact that you even wrote this to us probably released so much of it.
Yeah.
And just
getting
know,
it out of you.
Yeah, getting it out, putting it on the table, sharing it with somebody, and now you have all this support from all these soul sisters all over the world that are holding you in their space of love and like
Yeah.
sending you positive thoughts. I think that's really important. It can make a huge difference.
Mhm.
So I'm sorry that you're going through this, Laura, and just know that we're thinking of you and that you're not alone. Not everybody's judging you in the way that you think they are because you have so much more love than you have negativity. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of Soul Sister Saturday. Amy and I love you so much. We thank you so much for your support and your love. Please comment below, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel for more. Of this wonderfulness.
This, apparently. What is this?
I don't know. You get more of it though.
Okay, then.
No, guys, really, we love you. Have a great week. Peace out. So, guys, we you know. Edit.
What is that?
Okay, boom. If I was you, I would try to focus on. If I was you, I would try to focus on.
What even, sis? You had too much coffee.